What we're doing today is just showing how this space can be used in alternate ways instead of the storage of private vehicles.
We're on 7th Avenue here. It's incredibly dense with people doing all kinds of activities, and there's virtually no place for people to hang out and linger.
The sidewalks are jammed. You can think of how you might repurpose the space, and everyone's like jammed up on the sidewalk trying to negotiate this very small amount of space and getting in each other's way when the cars have basically the whole street.
A lot of emphasis is put on vehicle storage, whereas not enough is put on space for pedestrians and bicyclists too. A lot has been said about Park Slope, how you get trapped behind the mother with a double wide stroller and their dog and all that stuff, but you really can't blame them. What we really need to do is think about how to expand the sidewalk.
Park Slope has no single center. There's no other specific community center where people hang out and congregate, and this is probably about as close as we get is Connecticut Muffins out here, because there's public space, benches, so people hang out. So we're in a sense extending that.
We want to follow the rules, do what a car would in this space. So we're following the rules by pumping the meter. It's very cheap space. If you do the math, at 25 cents for a half an hour, one parking space is $150 a month.
And this beats rent. We'll just live here for $150 a month. It's bigger than my apartment.
This is a legitimate use for this space, and we're paying the meters, and we're using it and enjoying it and opening up a public space that wasn't here yesterday.
I'd seen on the Transportation Alternatives website that they did this in Williamsburg, and didn't know they were doing it today, but when I saw it, I was like, great, I'd love to join in. So brought one of my lawn chairs, and here I am, just sitting, hanging out, enjoying a beautiful sunny day in Park Slope.
I was just walking by and I saw all these chairs pushed out here on the sidewalk, on the street, and I thought, hey, that looks like a cool idea. And I just, helped myself to a comfortable chair here and reading the Times, get some coffee. And it's very pleasant, I never thought of it before that you could actually rent the space just the way any old car would, and just camp out here basically.
Yeah, we thought we'd conform to the letter of the law, which says that there needs to be a vehicle at the parking spot, and here it is. So we've been feeding the meter and parking our little SUV.
Well, people have come along. They've really been excited about this work that we've been doing. They've seen everybody out here, and they're so excited that they want to contribute to our fund, so they've been leaving quarters. It's been great. It's been great that people have been into it.
I think we should sort of block off some streets, right, in Manhattan and in Brooklyn.
Well, yeah, all the streets.
Well, yeah, because it's easier to walk, like blocks and stuff. You don't really need that many cars. Plenty of subway, and people would be healthier.
There's actually a walkway in Tel Aviv, Roosevelt Avenue, where there's a whole strip. You just walk down the block, and every other block there's a juice stand or a sandwich stand. There's places for children to play, little playgrounds, and it was so wonderful that parents, and there's a place to ride your bike. You really felt like it added to the quality of life there. And if we had something like that in Park Slope, I think it would be so well utilized and enjoyed by all these families, these young families.
I have to spend a lot of money to rent an apartment to store my stuff, but people who own an automobile can store their stuff here. It costs them $150 a month to store their piece of machinery on this space with a meter, and on the side streets there are no meters anyway. It's free.
Imagine it as a sidewalk extension or something like that, and it would become almost like a little town square or something. Yeah. You imagine doing it, wrapping it around the corner and the other corners on the intersection. It would really become a wonderful public urban space.
And we're taking what would be 2 parking spaces and creating a living space here. A place where people are meeting each other, hanging out, talking. Activism has never been this fun.